I've done a handful of workshops over the past month, and at least twice, a leader has stopped me in the middle of the session, looked at his team, and said, "Does it sound like this guy could go out tomorrow and sell our stuff?" Now, there's not a higher compliment you can pay me, and this video is not all about how good I am at what I do. No, it's about the focus that I've had throughout my career to always look to understand why some things work in a sales call, not just thinking about what that sales call should include. There's a huge difference between knowing what to say and knowing how to sell. And what I want to encourage you to do right now is to think about that difference and think about what it would mean if you started trying to learn that instead. You know, everything today in business is about scalability and repeatability and what's the fastest way to get to success and what's the fastest way to get to scalability and repeatability. And there's nothing more repeatable than a script. There's nothing more scalable than a group of words that you can be taught to memorize and recite. But I want you to think about what your customer feels like, what your customer hears when they hear the same thing over and over again, especially when it doesn't sound authentic or genuine to you. So you can take that script, you can recite those words, or you can think. You can ask great questions that make your prospect believe that you understand their issue. You can empathize with them. You can connect with them on that level so that they feel like you actually understand the problems that you can solve for them because you understand the problems that you have. Hopefully you understand the solutions you provide and how those solutions will solve said problems, even if, here's the kicker, even if you don't know exactly how your solution works. That's one of the best kept secrets in sales is that you don't need to know how everything is done within your solution. You just need to be confident and understand that your solution will help them get to where they want to go. You can leave the details to the engineers. I'm just a sales guy. But I know how I can connect the dots between where you are and where you want to go because I understand where you are and I know where you want to go. That's the key that most salespeople are missing. They're so caught up in the frameworks and the messaging and the wording and the closing question and the objection handling that they forget what they're there to do. The key to staying connected is keeping your head where your feet are. Can you do that? Can you stay in the moment? Can you look your prospect in the eye when you talk to them? Or are you looking off to the side of your screen during that Zoom call to remind yourself of what you need to say? If you listen more than you talk, you will learn something on every call. And hopefully what you will learn is that you can absolutely and fiercely believe in the solution that you provide. Because when you believe in the solution that you provide, your prospect starts to believe that you can help them. So, these are the things that take a little longer to develop. These are the things that take a little more study in order to master. But are you just trying to transactionally get from point A to point B yourself? Are you just looking for the right words to say so that you can get paid? Or are you looking to develop a craft that you can master so that you can sell anything to anybody in any room if you just understand how to sell? It's a lot different than just knowing what to say. So let me ask you a couple of questions. Which rep are you today? And which rep do you want to be?